everybody, all 99 of you. Good Sunday morning. I'm here in my kitchen and I've just spent the last hour or so getting ready to head out to do some more photography and some more videos. And I thought it would be fun to kind of take a look and see what's involved. There are a lot of little details, not just the cameras, but so many little details that I have to remember to put in my bag. We're promised some snow. If you can see out the window, it's pretty gray out there. They're saying that snow is going to start around noon. So I am planning a trip to the north shore of the island, back to a location where I was literally driven out by swarms of mosquitoes back in September. I'm going to give that another try. And hopefully I'll time everything just right. The snow will be falling and it will be beautiful. But you know, sometimes, I mean, look at all the stuff that I packed. Sometimes the more I plan, the worse it goes. Sometimes just walking out the door with one simple camera ends up with, a good story and good footage. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm ready for everything today. So let's take a look. So we'll start from the beginning. We'll start with my great bag. I love this bag. One of the best things I've ever purchased for myself. It's made by Mindshift, and it's not the biggest one they make, but it holds a lot of stuff, and the way it's designed makes it very easy to carry a lot of heavy gear. The belt straps, the shoulder straps, everything about it is great. And so in this bag, I have one of my EOS Rs with my 70 to 200 lens. I'm also bringing along my, what is this? My 50 1.2. This is a fabulous lens. It's very fast and the bokeh is just beautiful. I don't know if I'll use that today, but I've got it just in case. And I also am packing my 15 to 35. Don't know if I'll use that, but I'll have it just in case. The irony, of course, is that a couple of years ago, I switched over from DSLR to mirrorless, thinking I'd have a smaller camera. But then I ended up getting all these new lenses, which are actually pretty big and pretty heavy. And instead of traveling light, I'm now packing a huge backpack and all of this other gear. It's okay. It's all good. Of course, for my everyday stuff, I just take one of these little guys. Okay. So what else? Okay, I've got a few filters in here. I've got a number 10 neutral density filter. I've got a polarizer. So we're going to pack this. I've got some lens cleaning supplies. You never know when you're going to need lens cleaning supplies. I have my remote switch, my remote shutter, which is good for long exposure photography. I could also use my self timer, but I like being able to control the timing of the shot, so I like to use this. We'll put that in here. I've got my wireless Go microphones, and I can't say enough about this little mic system. It's wireless, and I decided at the very start that I really do not like the up-close selfie style photography or videos. So I got these microphones so that I could step a little bit farther away from the camera. Love them. And as a musician and person who records a lot of music, sound quality is very important to me. And these mics, this mic, okay, this is the mic that I wear and this is the receiver. This system really delivers good sound quality, so I'm really happy with this. I've got my, what is this? My Mi Photo tripod with the tilt and pan head. I've got my little Joby GorillaPod, which I use this for my video camera. It's very handy. It's easy to carry, makes a great handle, helps me get nice stable videos, and I can also set it up on a fence or a tree or on the ground. Love this. This is great. Got my night light, and this is made by Nightcore. And this is a great light. It's very bright. It's got 3 settings. And it also I don't know what that is. It also gives me an SOS signal. So if I get lost out there, I can turn that on. It's also got a red night vision light. Love this. This is especially good if I am out around sunset and I find that I'm finding my way back through the woods in the dark. This is great. Love it. Moving right along. This is my Canon G7 Mark III. I also have the Mark II, but I got the Mark III because it has a mic jack, so I can attach my Rode microphone. Plug it in here. And we're good to go. Love this. Great little camera. Great for videos. Great for stills. And this camera is good enough that I can just walk out the door with this one all by itself and come back with good footage and good photos. I also have the Mark II. And I use the Mark II is what I'm recording with at the moment. So this is going to go on the Joby. This I'm going to wear. Got one strap for my second EOS R, and I've got the 24-70 lens on here. And this is what I'm going to carry. I've got some water, granola bars, and my favorite snack, cashews and Turkish apricots. Oh, and because it's going to snow, I have a couple of Ziploc bags, homemade camera covers, rain covers. And I have spent this morning backing up and reformatting my cards. And I literally have batteries charging all over my. Also, I never thought I would pay $379 for a jacket. ever in my life, but got to tell you, I was skeptical. But this is a great coat. It's got a rating of 850, whatever that means. I guess it means it'll keep me warm even on the coldest day. And it is very comfortable. It's very light. I can bunch it up into a little ball and stick it in my backpack if I want to. I especially love the hood because I quite honestly do not like hats. They bother me. They itch or something. I don't like the pressure on my forehead. And so this hood keeps me warm, but does not put that uncomfortable band on my forehead. So I love this jacket. Best $379 I ever spent. And I keep saying, one of the reasons I got involved with this stuff, with video and vlogging and whatnot. I keep saying it's cheaper than therapy, but it really isn't. By the time you've invested in all the equipment, the cameras, the tripods, the microphones, the clothing, it's really not cheaper than therapy, but it's better. Okay, these are my wonderful, what are they called? Made by Backcountry. They are polar fleece lined, water repellent hiking pants. I was skeptical about these too, but they work great. I do wear an inner layer of long underwear, top and bottom. But these pants are great. Again, one of the, I think they were $106. One of the best investments I've made. I lived in Maine and Vermont for many winters, and I was never cold there because we had proper clothing. But living on the vineyard all these years, I don't know, I've been cold. It's a different kind of cold too. It's raw. It gets right into your bones. But I am now warm. I'm officially warm. I'm very happy. Also, my Ruck Pack mittens. They have a flap for the fingers, for the thumb. I've tried several things for my hands, and these are the best. These work the best. And last but not least, my Merrell hiking boots. They're light enough that they're not cumbersome. They've got great grippy soles. They're warm, and they're waterproof. Love them. So those are the essentials. This is it. And again, I may have overplanned. I may have overpacked, but we're going to see. I really hope it snows. I'm hoping for a beautiful snowfall out in the woods. So, don't forget a couple of extra memory cards. And a lens cloth. So there you have it, everything but the kitchen sink. And hopefully I'll be back later today with great footage and great photos and a whole renewed brain. So yeah, I'm about to head out from home, headed up to the north shore of the island, and I've got my eye on the radar. It's about 1:15 now. Looks like sometime in the next half an hour or so, the snow is going to start to fall. And looks like the rain is going to stay offshore, which is good because there is nothing as depressing as a beautiful snow that gets washed out by rain. So, off we go. It's very gray, but I haven't seen a snowflake yet. It's kind of funny. I'm going about 42 miles an hour, but for some reason, the video makes video makes it look like I'm speeding. I don't know why that is. Just gray, gray, gray. I don't know how many shades of gray we've got here, at least 50. Probably 75. Every conceivable shade of gray. There seem to be plenty of people out and about today. I don't know why. Maybe they're all trying to get out to get their eggs and their bread and their milk before the storm. Although I don't think it's really going to be much of a storm. I think we'll get maybe 1 or 2 inches. So still not a snowflake to be seen, and the weather app is now saying snow is expected around 3 o'clock. It's 1:30 now. So hey everybody, I am here at my destination. I'm on the north shore of the vineyard. I'm at the same location where I was driven out by swarms of voracious man-eating mosquitoes back in September. And looks a little different now. There's not a leaf on the tree. It's a little gray, it's a little bleak, and definitely no mosquitoes. I am going to see how far I can get. I'm going to try and get down to the beach. And I'm told that this is about a 3-hour round trip walk. And I've got plenty of time. It's, I don't know, 1:30 or so right now. And I'm going to set my phone app, map my walk. I'm going to see how far I go. Yep, I am loaded for bear. I've got everything with me. And I don't think we're going to find any bears here, though. It's funny, I had a dream that I was in Maine hiking, and there was a bear across the stream. I don't think we're going to find any bears here. All right. As always, it's a little chit-chat, some scenery, and hopefully some photos at the end. Okay, off I go. So I haven't been here in years. Everything's going to be brand new, which is kind of exciting. I don't know. I just love these old dead trees. I don't know what it is about them. Well, this is a most interesting tree. I don't know what happened to this guy, but I think he's seen better days. So what is the reason I make these vlogs? I guess one of the big reasons is it gets me out using my body, going uphill. And these rocks and roots and uphill sections remind me of how glad I am to have my very good hiking boots. So there's nothing particularly pretty or interesting about these gray oak woods. Might get a little more interesting once it starts to snow. But right now, it's just bleak. Gray. Multiple shades of gray. But I think once we get down to the beach, it'll be great. You know, I just love using my body like this. Reminds me that I'm actually still alive, which is a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to take a little side route here and go up to the top of this hill because we might have a view don't know why, but I just love this old dead wood, these old dead trees. They remind me of creatures, prehistoric creatures. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Not for a long time, but this is suddenly looking familiar. Here we are, way up on top of a hill. Looking down to Vineyard Sound and across to the Elizabeth Islands, which you can't really see today because of the mist and the clouds. And then over here, if things were not so grown up, you could see a little bit more. That looks like, what, Scribnocket Pond? I should know, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at. That could be Stonewall Pond with Menepsha Pond on the right. Some body of land off to the left in the ocean, but there shouldn't be anything there, so it must be a shadow. I think it's going to be a little windy down on the beach. I can hear the water. I can hear the wind. Now there's a pile of stones here, and I know there's a story behind them. Oh yeah, something about this is the second highest hill on Martha's Vineyard. And years ago, somebody decided to pile up these stones so that this would not be the second highest hill on Martha's Vineyard, but would be the highest hill. Very funny, right? Yes, now I'm remembering this big oak tree. I have photographs of my grandchildren when they were very little next to this tree. Big old thing, lovely shape. Starting to remember being down here with my family. Yes? Love the texture. Love this old wood. And it does look like a cedar tree. I don't see any other cedars around here. Ah, here's the eye of the fish. Love this. Okay, there you go. You might be able to see a hint of the Elizabeth Islands. And that northwest wind feels very good on my face. Yes, these are very interesting looking trees. They remind me of beetle bungs. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but they have some great shapes. Beautiful. Where to begin? Reminds me of the kind of grove that the Druids would be attracted to. It looks like these trees are conversing with each other. Who knows? Maybe they are. So I wonder what happened to this big boulder. Lightning? Meteorite? Earthquake? Okay, we've got a little more of that dead wood. Lovely weathered gray texture. Love it. Looks like it's the antlers from a giant antelope or deer. Okay, now we're getting down into some serious business. Some wind. Getting closer to the beach. I think there should be a way to get down there. So there we have the Elizabeth Islands. There are 7 of them. My mother used to recite a poem about the Elizabeth Islands. I learned it once upon a time. Can't remember how it goes, but let's see if I can remember the names of the islands. Nonamesset, Noshawn, Pask, Nashawina, Cuttyhunk, that's all I can remember. So I think there is a way to get down to the beach, but clearly this is not it. Down, 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 down. I think this trail might need a little maintenance. This is beautiful. This is quite the adventure. It's definitely not a straightforward walk through the woods. I've had some hills and some rough terrain. It's all good. I love it. I love it out here. Down, down, down we go again. So yeah, this is all rock, and they do warn you in the sign up above. They say cobblestone beach. I guess it is. And this is definitely a place that I do not want to break my ankle or my hip or any other bodily part. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm as steady as a mountain goat. Famous last words. So I'm going to just try and make as much progress as I can over this beach. I don't know how far I have to go to get back on the trail. My map my walk tells me I've gone 2 miles today, which means I'm going to have to go at least 2 miles back, right? So, here we go. Lots of stones, lots of wind, just beautiful. I really don't like these selfies. Oh, too close, too close. A woman reaches a certain age and she doesn't want a camera too close. You know what I mean? Look at this big guy. He's huge. So I have no idea where the trail entrance is. I'm going to have to keep one eye looking out for the trail entrance and another eye on my footing. Should be interesting. No idea where I am. I don't know where the trail is. I could die out here. Aha. I guess I'm not going to die after all. I see what looks like stairs. Yay! Just love it out here. Love it, love it, love it. I guess if I turn this way, it'll be a little bit better. The wind is behind me. Anyway, this is gorgeous. I'm almost back to the trail, to the stairs that go back up the cliffs. And I've got another 2 miles to go back. And it's maybe 4:15, 4:30. I've got another 45 minutes of daylight. It's going to get dark in the woods though, which is why I love my little light. I'll have to bring that out pretty soon. Anyway, this has been great. Love it down here. There's so much here, I'm going to have to come back. Here we are, out of the wind. I love it. Love it, love it. Almost feels like I'm back to civilization, although I'm quite far from it, actually. This has been a great adventure. Oh, I love this. This is like going into a little hobbit house. All of these little scrub oaks. Again, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following this trail. I'm assuming it's going to lead me out of here. Well, I can't believe I'm still going up. This is a long uphill trek. And still not a sign of snow. Not one little snowflake. Okay, let's see what's up here. So, okay, I am back in the woods and I'm headed back to my car. And as always, it's not what I had planned. I was planning for a beautiful snowy woods walk. And so far, there's just a little bit of sleet or something coming in off of the water. But that's about it. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get any snow. Well, who knows? The light's been very flat. The scenery has not been all that great, but it's been a great adventure. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've gotten a real workout. Love it. So it's 4:45. Got about a half an hour more of daylight left, and about 2 miles to go back through the woods. And off we go. Yeah, this is definitely white stuff. It's snow. Don't think you can see it. Nothing to see quite yet. I can hear it on my hood. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but that is snow. Just the beginnings. So here we go. Maybe you can see the snow now with my light on. It's a little too late for my needs, but happy to see you, snow. Man plans, God laughs. Druid Grove. So yeah, why do I do this? I'm not really a landscape photographer, I'm a people photographer. But I have to say, I'm enjoying this. I love getting out here. And whether the pictures amount to anything or not, or the video for that matter, it's a great way of engaging with the world around me. Oh yeah, this is a workout. I love it. And again, I will say, this has not been the prettiest scenery. It's very bleak. A lot of dead trees, a lot of just grayness. Just gray, gray, gray everywhere. And very flat light. But I've enjoyed myself. Oh, there's the big old oak. Love it. Okay, it's pretty dark. And I keep thinking any second now I'm going to turn the corner and I'll be back at the parking lot. But just keeps going on and on. This is right around the time I start thinking about lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. And witches and trolls. And other spooky things from my childhood. We must be getting close though. My phone tells me I've gone 4+ miles in 3.5 hours. By the time I get back to the car, it'll be probably close to 5 miles. And there's the grandma van. Yay! We made it. That was one long walk. And away we go. Now that was a great walk. According to my phone, it was 4.5 miles. I was out there for, I want to say close to 4 hours. And I'm not going to lie, it was a rugged walk. Lots of uphills and downhills and rocks and roots. And it wasn't quite the snowy woods walk that I had in mind, which was a little disappointing, but it's all good.